Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que tu vas bien. Hello everyone, I hope everything is good. So I wanted to go over some different things today, specifically talking about adjective agreement and nouns in French. So you've been working a lot on animals and different possessions in the household. We were working on animals on Friday and colors and how to get those to match up correctly with the gender of the animals. So I wanted to do a quick cover of this because it seems that there was a little bit of confusion, but that's fine. That's what learning is about. You make mistakes, you learn from it, you move forward. So what we're going to do today is we're looking at nouns. So just as a reminder, I've got something here. So all nouns in French are either masculin, masculine, or féminin, feminine. So you've got le lion or un lion, c'est masculin, okay? So we know that it's masculine because of the le, we know because of the un, and now we know that lion in French is masculine. So another one is la tortue, ou une tortue. And because it is with la or une, it is feminine, c'est féminin. So we know that la tortue, une tortue, c'est féminin. Le lion, un lion, c'est masculin. All right, so now you know that a lion in French, the word for lion is masculine and the word for tortoise in French is feminine. So how are we going to describe this lion and this tortoise? So to describe a noun, your adjectives must agree. It's called agreement when you change the endings in order for them to agree with the gender. So these adjectives must agree with the gender of the noun. So for example, if we were to say a black lion, it would be un lion noir. You do not change the word for black. Say noir, N-O-I-R, and because it's masculine, nothing changes. However, with une tortue, you can see that something has been added to the end. With most adjectives in French, all you have to do for the feminine is add an E. So there are exceptions. I will clarify that. So une tortue noire. Okay, so you have to add the E because tortue is feminine. Okay, c'est une tortue noire. Mais we're gonna look then and try and see how we would do this with other ones. So we now know how to say a black tortoise, une tortue noire with the E at the end, and un lion noir, a black lion, no E. Differences, one's masculine, one is feminine. Okay, on the back, now we've got a few different animals and a few different colors. We know un cochon, oui. Un cochon, c'est a pig. Un cochon rose, so word for pink. It's masculine. You don't have to change it. It also already has an E on it, which means it doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine. It stays the same, okay? We'll come back to that in a second. Une poule and blanc. Now blanc here is one of those irregulars that I was talking about. So since it's une poule, it's feminine. Blanc is in the masculine. We've got to change that so that it can be feminine. So we get une poule and we add H-E. Une poule blanche is a white chicken, okay? Une poule blanche. So you've had to change the ending simply because une poule is feminine. All right, now, if you remember back to earlier, des tortues, tortue, remember, is feminine, so we have to add the E to gris, so now it's grise, okay? And des tortues is plural, so now we've got to do something else as well. We've got to add an S. So des tortues grises, okay? Because it's plural, we've added that S there. So now let's have a look at cats. Deux chats noirs. No, deux chats jaunes actually is what we're looking at here. So 2 yellow cats. Now 2 is obviously plural, there's more than one of them. So we've got the S on the end here, and we've got the singular masculine jaune, okay? So we have to add an S here if we want to say 2 yellow cats. All right, now, like I said, going back to un cochon rose, see if you can figure it out. If we were to say some pink pigs, so we need des, now made it plural. What would we have to add to rose? We would have to add an S here, and we'd have to add an S here. So everything is plural in that. Some is plural, cochon becomes plural with the S, rose, pink becomes plural. So it does literally translate to some pigs, pinks. If that helps you remember it, that you've got to make these match, then go ahead and completely kind of change the way that you think about the translation and say some pigs, pinks. Okay, because it has to match. All right, now let's see here, we're looking at poule. We're gonna have 3 poules blanches, add an S, 3 white chickens, 3 chickens whites, okay? Des tortues grises, we were just gonna say 1 tortoise, une tortue grise, okay? So you'd have 1 gray tortoise, 1 tortoise gray, okay? And 2 chats jaunes, if we were to have 1 cat instead, say un chat jaune. However, jaune is just like rose, it ends in an E, so it doesn't change in the feminine. Okay, so that's where we are with the basic ones. There are 2 exceptions in colors where you should be aware. So the word for brown in French, say marron, marron. And the word for orange in French is very easy. It's spelled exactly the same as it is in English. You just pronounce it differently. Orange, orange. Okay, so orange and marron are exceptions in French because marron and orange never change. Does not matter if something is feminine. It doesn't matter if it's plural. It doesn't matter if it's feminine and plural. Nothing changes, okay? So marron and orange will always stay the same. Un chat orange, 2 chats orange, nothing changes, okay? Une tortue marron, nothing changes. Des tortues marron, nothing changes, even if it's feminine, even if it's plural, okay? So those are a quick little understanding of colors, animals. Hopefully this makes a bit more sense, and hopefully we can try and use this knowledge in upcoming lessons, all right? So, merci beaucoup et au revoir.